were surprising are how certain aspects are similar in the region. So, for example, if you look at the legal framework of all the countries in the Western Balkans, it's quite similar. And most of the countries, for example, have perpetrator programs placed in civil legislation. So, as part of the protective measures that are imposed toward perpetrators, and that's not such a frequent way of handling perpetrator programs in other parts of Europe. And you could also see that certain documents are similar, like rule books that governments have adopted and similar. But it was also surprising to see that in all countries, government did intervene and did make some steps, but it was not enough. And there was a clear lack of involvement of the government in setting up, but also ensuring the quality of perpetrator programs across the region. Also, the civil society sector wasn't used to its full capacity, which is a pity because there's a lot of capacity there. So, for instance, in Montenegro, they were not recognized as potential service providers, also in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So programs were mainly placed in statutory agencies, and there was no partnering with civil society sector as it could be. And also in the whole region, there are no specialized programs for prison and probation sectors. There were some pilot actions that continued in Serbia, and that's really a good thing, and some initiatives that came from the NGO, but there were no specialized programs applied countrywide in prison and probation setting in the region. And also there were no programs for sexual offenders.